Hey guys, welcome to my Lifeyt. Today we'll be working on another one of these Manco go-karts. It needs the rear axle replaced also. So this seems like a pretty common problem. This is our cousin Zanders, and we're gonna start cutting this apart and get it ready for an axle kit to go in it. So stay tuned for that. Oh, driving. Alright guys, so this is what we're, as you can see, that axle's bent. It's got an old band style brake, and it's actually been fixed on this side too, welded. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and cut all that off and we'll go from there. So with this setup, what we noticed on the last one that we did was that if we leave the engine plate here, if they want to upgrade to the torque converter style drive system, that there's not enough room between the engine and this other tire over here to put that system on. So while we got this cut apart to work on it to put the new axle in, I'm going to go ahead and move this engine plate into the center so that later on, if he wants to upgrade it to that, he'll be able to do that without having to make major changes again. So we're going to go ahead and cut that out, and then we'll have to measure and figure out what we're going to need to finish this build up. So we had to flatten our engine plate out a little bit, but she's good to go now. We're just going to use a couple pieces of 1/2-inch black pipe. We're going to cut them to length. Put 2 in here to set this motor plate on so that we can center it. It'll work a lot better. Leave us room for our CVT, and we'll weld those in. We'll have to clean this up with the grinder so that we can weld to it easily, but alright, so on this one we're going to just center this motor plate. Should give us plenty of room for the torque converter on it. I'm just going to measure that out. I'm going to use this as the center point because I figure that's the center, and the motor plate's about 5 inches wide. So we're just going to go 2.5 inches either way of this center bar and put in our cross supports. We're not going to finish welding these yet. We're going to wait until we get the rest of our parts and our CVT torque converter set up. We're just going to tack these in and then move on from there. We don't want to finish welding this if it's not going to work. I'm pretty sure it will, but I want to make sure everything's going to line up, chains and sprockets and everything, before we finish welding it. So we tacked in our cross supports, and now we flipped it over. We're gonna tack in the motor plate. I've sized it up so that the motor could slide all the way to the back and tighten the chain up without hitting this crossbar in the back. So we're just gonna put a couple tacks on this, and then yeah, Alright guys, so that's all we got time for this week. I got the crossbars in, I got the motor plate tacked in. So if you want to join us next time, we will hopefully be getting back on this project. We also are ordering some parts for other projects. We got to get back on our Power Wheels build, and we got Blue Street going. Really, we're ordering some parts up and waiting on them. So hopefully you'll stay tuned and join us in the next one.